Thank you, Master Pai. Our next speaker is a marketing professional, and he is inspired by all our army men who are there doing their duty from 50 degrees in temperatures of plus 50 degrees to minus 50 degrees. We have such a person in our midst who has the heart in him to do shows in which the contributions are given to the military welfare funds. Now this gentleman is a very gregarious personality, and it's obvious that he would have a lot of friends, some of whom are right here in this club, many of them. So, fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests, talking about awesome threesome is our next speaker, Karunakar.
Fellow Toastmaster, distinguished guests, good evening. Good evening. It was a time of the year when neither the sun was too hot nor the frost was too cold. Friday, 13th of March last year, a friend from Mumbai sent me a text message. Usually he sent me just GM and GN. And this was a brief message. The message was, come see the beautiful valley of Kashmir and the cold desert of Ladakh to believe that heavens exist on earth. I thought for a while and felt, wow. Since the dates were far, I had ample time to prepare for the trip. I checked the availability with two of my local friends as well, and they agreed to be on the trip to Ladakh for about 12 days. Now this trip was planned perfectly, right from the window seat up in the air, to the 10,000 Rupra Valley, from river rafting in Kargil to the food in Srinagar. Everything was as per the plan, without the help of any travel agency. This was made possible by a friend of mine from Mumbai, that is Tejan Srivastava. You may say that there are many friends who do this kind of stuff for you, but there was something special about him. I never met this guy until that day on my trip to Ladakh. I got to know him only by Twitter. Before boarding the flight from Bangalore, I wasn't doing very well. My body temperature was 101.3 degrees Fahrenheit, and it can never sink with minus 5 degrees centigrade temperature. I did not have good preparation before the trip. I had junk food, ice cream on the day prior to the trip. And things could have been averted if I followed the principle of 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. But anyways, after languishing hard for 2 days, from fever, breathlessness, tiredness, cold, and many other things, I was cured by a beautiful doctor in Ladakh. And this doctor was as beautiful as Leela Naidu, like you mentioned. She was Dr. Ranjan. She was as beautiful as a rose. Her figure was long and slim. Her lips and chin had a gentle firmness. Her blonde hair lay back in curls on her delicate ears. And in her pale white apron, she was like springtime come alive. And she cured me completely. On the third day, I was fit as a fiddle. And I began my joyful ride in the cold desert of Ladakh. It was a magical experience to see the barren land dotted with colorful striking monastery, high mountain curves, snow-capped peaks, sand dunes, and unbelievably cold and colorful water. Ladakh had me spellbound. But things were not similar when I moved to Srinagar. We had decent stay for 2 days, and on one fine night we were out for dinner with my friends, and I was accompanied by a lady friend as well. No, no. So on that particular day, when we were out for dinner, we didn't watch the clock. It was 11:15. When we exited the hotel, the restaurant, we did not see any sign of human being at all. And it should be mentioned that all of us carried prepaid phones, prepaid SIM cards, and prepaid SIM doesn't work in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. So 11:15, we were on the street without a clue of any human. And it is really scary when you are in a place called Srinagar and when you are along with a lady friend. When we were walking on an unknown road without a clue of where our hotel was, we kept on walking into the limitless direction. Then we spotted a car right across the street. And the speciality was the window was not rolled up completely, a white Omni car. I managed to put my hand into it and honked. And with a sense of fear, I was determined not to stop until I see a person coming and helping us. So it took about 2 minutes, then we saw a person coming in and asking us what's the problem. That was Dr. Khalid, it was his car. And without a question in his mind, he agreed to drop us back to our hotel. So there are good people everywhere. You just need to figure them out. I had a terrible time in Srinagar, but everything came to halt when I met the person by name Khalid. So there are people who help you a lot in your life. Tejan Srivastav, my friend from Mumbai, Dr. Rajan, the lady doctor in Ladakh, and Khalid in Srinagar. So these people make your life so amazing. Of course, with a lovely, beautiful place that is Ladakh. I feel that I have a part of my soul which is in Ladakh, and my soul transmits me back to the wonderful vistas of Ladakh. Every day I wish I could go there and bring my soul back. It is a beauty par excellence, magical, majestic, and magnanimous beauty all around. I urge you all, if you have any desire to travel, Ladakh is a place to live.